Did you guys like my ASMR episode yesterday for the first day of the 12 days of giving? Wasn't really ASMR, I just had to start the video kind of late after working all day. And you know, better late than never, right? But today, day 2, we came outside. I think we'll do a little holiday intro. Poof. So on day 2 of the days of giving, I wanted to kind of take things back to last year when I got to go down to visit my family for the holidays. And as much as I wanted it to just be a vacation and a break and a nice little holiday vacation from everything, it was still kind of a lot of work. Hey guys, I remember last year, one of the things first and foremost when it's coming up on the holidays is you have to plan usually at least about a month ahead of time in scheduling your dialysis appointments while you're away out of town. And you can't just call and schedule or try to book the dialysis center on your own usually. Well, they do have a hotline to call, but I would have the front desk people help me out. And sometimes, you know, because of everybody's so busy during the holidays, they would just tell me that they didn't have any appointments available for me down in Southern California. And it's like, oh, I just don't get to go see my family for Christmas? That doesn't work. So, you know, sometimes, you know, you just have to kind of take things into your own hands, and I would make the calls and get the appointments lined up, which isn't that big of a deal, you know, but it's just another thing that you have to set up that everybody else doesn't. And so once I went out on the trip, you know, I still have to go to dialysis. And last year, Christmas Eve morning, I was on dialysis. And of course, when you're in the chair, when you're on dialysis, things start to become sort of relative and not that big of a deal. But you're going through it, you're making it through, and in the moment you feel like, I'm good, I got this. But when you look back on it, especially now having kind of that contrast, I can definitely see that there's a huge difference in this year getting ready for the holidays versus last year getting ready for the holidays. Last year felt like I was getting ready for a war. This year I'm more than excited. I'm working hard and capable to give a lot back this year, which is what this 12 days of giving is all about. So I don't want to harp on the subject too much, guys, and make you think that, you know, it was all bad during the holidays. I had an amazing holiday season last year. I'm sure some of you remember the trip. I'll show a little B-roll of the trip that we had. It was a great time spending time with family. This year we're staying home for the holidays, gonna enjoy the snow that's coming. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll hopefully see some snow in these 12 days of giving. What does it mean to help someone on dialysis, or what can you do for somebody on dialysis? Honestly, I know it feels, even for me, who's somebody who was on dialysis, it feels like there's not much that you can do. But I know some of the big things that really meant the most to me was when people would give me their time, when people would want to spend time with me, when people would want to hear how things are going, not just checking in. Oh, how's that? Oh, okay. And then it's over. But when they genuinely care and they are genuinely giving you their time, that was one of the greatest gifts that I could get of all, was just knowing that people were there for me, knowing that they were sympathetic to my situation. But also having some of these programs out there through, you know, the National Kidney Foundation, the American Kidney Fund, a lot of these different programs that are available out there make this whole mountain to climb seem possible, because every single time there's a bill, or every single time there's a new surgery or a roadblock along the way, there is some sort of a program, or, you know, the National Kidney Fund or the National Kidney Foundation is there to help patients like myself and to either facilitate in connecting you to the right people, or showing you that there's certain, what's the word?
Resources?
Grants? What?
resources?
Yeah, letting you know that there's certain resources that could be available for some of these, either co-payments or 10% covering payments for Medicare and things like that. It's a full-time job to handle, and programs like the American Kidney Fund is really what makes these types of things possible and manageable for people like myself who are young and still trying to start their lives and manage a full-time health work life on top of it, because it is a full-time job to manage these kinds of things. But yeah, it's definitely a huge help with these programs to keep going and keep them supported. So being able to have this opportunity to give back to them after all the help that they gave to me and patients like myself is a huge opportunity. So that's day 2 of our 12 days of giving, guys. Just wanted to share a little bit about what things were like last year on dialysis and going through the whole process of the holidays during dialysis and being a patient. But day 3 is coming up tomorrow. We're gonna keep giving back and keep having a good time. Let's go enjoy some of this beautiful river for the rest of the time. I'll see you guys. Huh? You like that camera roll? Happens fast. You didn't even know. I don't even know yet, but I think it's good. Tomorrow, day 3. Way to be. Ramble on like the break of dawn. Catch a rhyme just in time to eat a lime. That's all I got. Not a freestyler. Okay, tomorrow, bye.